Oecolampadius De Gaudio Resurrectionis, Episode 8. Affert plane Christus secum ingens gaudium, etiam si non omnibus, ut poter Iudaiis et aliis vita pessima, illum, quantum in se est, denuvo crucifigentibus. In the previous portion, back here in the previous episode, Oecolampadius was talking about the massive joy that Christ brings with him. Now he repeats the idea with some variation. Clearly, obviously, plane, Christ brings with him, secum, a vast joy. Here we have the verb affert. This is from affero, afferre, irregular third conjugation verb. Here it's third singular, and it's going to be present, indicative, and active. Then we have our subject, Christus, masculine singular nominative, and intervening is the adverb plane, evidently, obviously, or clearly. Secum, of course, is cum plus se, the preposition and its object, and se, referring to Christ, is masculine singular and ablative. So Christ plainly brings with him ingens gaudium. Here's the direct object, neuter singular and accusative. And outsized a massive joy. He continues, even if, etiam si, he does not bring it to all persons, known omnibus. Omnibus here is masculine plural and dative. It's the indirect object of affert. Even if he does not bring it to all persons, namely or especially to Jews, also masculine plural dative, and to other persons who by their vita pessima, now I'm taking vita pessima as feminine singular and ablative, and I think this is an ablative of cause, and to others who by their most wicked way of living are crucifying him, crucifigentibus, also masculine plural dative, crucifying him, illum, referring to Christ, masculine singular and accusative, crucifying him again or anew, de nuo, that's an adverb. Finally, we have the quantum clause, quantum in se est. They are crucifying him anew as much as is in their power, as much as they can. Quantum in se est. This portion here, ut poter Iudaiis, is no doubt the anti-Semitism common in the 16th century. None of Oecolampadius' Jewish contemporaries were responsible for the death of Christ, but it was common to label them with that guilt. So to look at the grammar a little more, we have affert, verb, we have Christus, subject, and we have gaudium as the object. We then have omnibus as the indirect object. Even if he does not bring that joy to everyone, omnibus, again to review, masculine plural dative, especially not to Jews, Iudaiis, masculine plural dative, and to other persons, aliis, masculine plural dative, who are crucifying him, crucifigentibus, illum is the masculine singular accusative object of this participle, this present active participle, crucifigentibus. They are crucifying him anew as much as is in their power. And why do they do this? Vita pessima, feminine singular and ablative, through their immoral lives, their very bad behavior. This over here is the image of a dictionary, of course. It is a Latin and French dictionary. I looked for something to illustrate the difficulty of finding words like ut poter. That's one that's well worth knowing specifically or especially. So this is a Latin and French dictionary, and this one was not published in the 16th century, but in the 17th, actually the 18th century, in 1712.
Thank you so much for watching this free video. I hope that you learned a lot about the classical languages and advanced your knowledge and enjoyment. You can help us keep going with this instruction if you like this video and subscribe to the channel. We've had hundreds of thousands of views in the last 9 years, and we would really like to grow our number of subscribers. If you hit the little bell, you will be notified every time we release a brand new free instructional video. You can also check out one of my Latin or Greek courses at LatinPerDiem.com or mossmethod.com. Check the links if you'd like to study Latin and Greek with me directly. So keep learning, and vale tote omnes.